Hey everyone, my name is Ro. Welcome to the Ro Delun channel. This is my introduction video. The reason that I'm making this is because I reached 500 followers in Twitter and I promised that I was going to do a YouTube channel if I reach that amount. So here I am. Also, this video is dedicated to Abby and Jake Jones. There are the people who actually encourage me to do this. So, this is for you guys. I really want to test my video editing and graphic design skills, and I think this is going to be a nice way to do it, and it's going to be fun. I think I'm going to go with the basics. Like I said earlier, my name is Ro. I am 24 years old, and yeah, I started watching anime maybe 4 years ago, and I think I started reading manga perhaps 2 years ago. The first question was, are you real? Honestly, I don't think so. Before this, I was walking down the street and then I looked to my left and there was a cat. And I decided, obviously, to save it because there was a truck coming down and it was not stopping. I was like, oh my god, I have to save this cat. So I just went to the street and yeah, there was a huge crash. I heard some screaming and then I opened my eyes and here I am, been in this world for 24 years now. Next question. um, okay, what are some of the stories you have read? Ooh. What are some of your favorites and what stories are you planning on reading slash watching? Okay, so we have three questions on one. Let's start with the first one. The stories that I have read. Okay, the first manga that I have read was Demon Slayer. Um, I think it. I think season two ended, and I was very desperate to actually to know what was going to happen next. And I absolutely love the story, to be honest. It's quite simple but very straightforward, and I think it's very underrated. And in terms of like the simplicity of it, and because I've seen a lot of hate towards Demon Slayer, uh, but sometimes a simple story, it's better than having a huge mess and you don't understand a single thing. And then I think another one was Akagami no Shirayuki Hime. I watched the anime and decided to, read the manga because I was starving for some content. And at the beginning, I was a very Obi and Shirayuki fan, but then after reading the manga, I realized Obi, Sen, and Shirayuki just need to be together. Honestly, I just love them so much. The cast is amazing. And another story that I have read, Chainsaw Man. Um, this is funny because okay, I saw the Chainsaw Man poster when it was announced there was going to be an anime at some point, and it was so bloody. I was like, ooh, I don't know if I will ever want to watch this. But you know what? I decided to give it a shot. I was like, you know what? I'm going to read the manga and see what I feel about it. And I did. I read it in like 3 days and it was freaking amazing. I really loved it. And right now, the part two, it's ongoing. And oh my God, I am so excited to see what's going to happen, and I am so glad that I am, in the Chainsaw Man Twitter community. I have met a lot of wonderful people there, and I'm very grateful for them. So yeah, the other one that I have read is Noragami. And I cannot tell you how much I love Noragami. Like literally, you say Noragami, and I will be sad, and I will be talking about it all day long because I really, 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 really love it. So yeah. What are some of your favorites? I think. Ooh, I talk too much. Okay, you know, if I have to choose from the ones I previously mentioned, let's ignore that. Um, ooh, I think Noragami. What stories are you planning on reading slash watching? Okay, so I have a few actually. Um, Recently I finished Kimi ni Todoke, but I really want to read the manga. And what else? I have also. I'm sorry if I'm looking down. I'm just, I have the list right here because I have a few. Um, Heaven Official's Blessings. I have it on my watch list. I am very curious about it. I don't know what it's about, but I want to watch it. My Happy Marriage. Oh my god, I have seen a lot of hype surrounding My Happy Marriage, and I want to see it so badly. I think it's going to be my next one after I watch 86. Okay, so I have watched only 3 episodes of 86, and I just stopped for some reason, so I need to, continue it. And so far, I have only cried with 86. So yeah. The next one will be the Apothecary Diaries. I don't know what it's about. All I know, there's going to be an anime, I think next year perhaps. And I saw a panel on Twitter and I lost my mind. I was like, I am liking this. I really want to see that. So yeah, I think I'm going to read it before watching the anime. I have Summertime Rendering as well. And March comes in like Lion. Those are like honorific mentions. So also I have Attack on Titan. I haven't watched it. However, I got spoiled thanks to social media. So I don't know if I should wait for MABA to release final part two of Attack on Titan before watching it. But I'm thinking about it with Attack on Titan. I think I have a few mangas and animes like as priority before Attack on Titan. So next question will be, how did you stumble upon or hear about Noragami? So basically, I read the manga after I saw the anime a couple of years ago, and I actually watched it, on one of, I think it was on Hulu, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I just saw the poster, and I was like, oh my god, I'm intrigued. The guy, blue eyes, black hair, and there was the little kid on the side, and the girl with the pink tail. I was like, this is, like type of like it has some fantasy element on it. So yeah, I watched the anime and I end up reading the manga. um, Please, if you're interested in, you know, diving in the Noragami world, please read the manga. And if you have seen or are planning to watch the anime, I'm not saying you can't, but the manga, it's better. It's not an opinion, it's a fact. It's better. And it's because in the anime, Studio Bones made some changes when adapting the manga to the anime. And it's, season two was bad. Like, literally, they changed a lot of stuff that it actually altered how the story goes. If you have watched the anime, you know that after seeing that revelation, that was so underwhelming. I am sorry, that was underwhelming. I couldn't handle it. So, just read the manga, to be honest. Next question will be from Jake Jones. Hi, Jake. Thank you for your question. As a seasoned origami enjoyer, how would you best describe the series if you wanted to get someone into it? Okay, I'm not very good at doing this, but I will try my best. Reading origami is like being a detective solving a mystery, because honestly, there's a lot of questions that you're going to have and you want the answers, but you're not going to get them until very later. But the process is so much fun. You have to pay attention to a lot of details, even in the panels itself. You can zoom in and you need to watch those details to actually try to figure out the different mysteries. Ada Chitoka, the manga author, actually did a great job at it. I think the second reason to actually read Noragami, it's the cast, especially the gods. They're so amazing. The whole system basically works as you have a god, right? And to fight this type of corrupted phantoms, or ayakashi is how it's called in the manga. You need weapons, right? So to get weapons, you actually need to find human souls and without being corrupted, and you can actually give them names, and then they transform into weapons, and you can use them to fight the Ayakashi. It talks about very sensitive topics. Arachitoka actually writes it very well, and sometimes the way she writes everything, it can be literally 2 or 3 words, and it leaves you with that emotional impact, and you can think about it for days. I mean, not everyone's the same, but as me, as an origami reader, sometimes I had to take breaks of reading, like, several chapters of origami, because sometimes it got emotionally draining, because in my case I get very invested in the story. Let me continue. How am I doing? Very nervous about starting this channel, and because I don't know how it's going to turn out. But I'm actually excited to see how it goes, and excited about, finishing my major too. And yeah, excited about, future projects, but nervous about how I can, do the time management of all of those things. What's my favorite animal? Okay, easy. Lion. My first tattoo was actually a lion. I have it on my back, and it's literally one of my favorites. My dream is to go to Kenya one day, or South Africa, to actually see a lion in real life. My second animal will be wolves. I actually like the wolves so much, living in packs and, hunting together. I really like that teamwork. And my third one, because yes, there's a third one. And I know they're not real, but I really don't care. It's dragons. I really love dragons, especially the European ones. The other question will be also, why didn't the Eagles fly Frodo and Sam to Mountain Doom when they found out that the ring is evil? Okay, I know this is a Lord of the Rings question, because I know Frodo and Sam. I have to disappoint you, Jake. I haven't watched Lord of the Rings. So I'm going to give you the answer I believe it is, based on my lack of knowledge in this world. The reason the Eagles didn't fly them was because they had an accident. The other question will be, what's the capital of Nepal? Nepal, well, at least in Spanish, will be, I think, Nepal. So let me, of course, I know this. The capital of Nepal is Kathmandu. Kathmandu. I am so sorry if I am pronouncing it wrong. Those are the questions. Thank you everyone for participating on this. So far, what I'm planning to do is maybe do some analysis or give my opinions about some of the manga or anime that I have watched or read. So yeah, I think I'm going to end this video with showing you guys my piece of work. Oh, there. So yeah, this is my art. I am not a professional, but I really like to paint when I can, or just use markers, which, by the way, I have some markers coming up. I bought a bag of 168 markers, and I think it's going to arrive at some point in September. So maybe I will actually do a video just showing you the markers. I don't know if I'm going to do it, but I think it's a great idea. Anyways, thank you so much for stopping by. Remember to like and subscribe, and if you want to give a comment, what things you would like to see in the channel, that will be very much appreciated. So thank you everyone. Have a beautiful day, and or beautiful night. You know, have a beautiful day, night. Ooh. Wait, I have my dog here. We are going to say goodbye, my dog and I. So, Junke, say goodbye. Bye, guys.